Hi guys and girls, welcome back to Geekism. My name is John T and today we are back in Planet Coaster for another community creations video. This you're looking at here is our main street. If you like the look of it, you can check out our Let's Build series, and if you like Planet Coaster content, you should subscribe because we do stuff pretty much every day in this awesome game. Anyway, today's community showcase has got a bit of a theme actually. The theme is all really useful stuff. This is all stuff that I really think you guys will want to go and put in your own parks. That's the theme, little things that you can add to your own parks. Here's the first one, let's go. First thing I want to show you today then is this fantastic Swiss family treehouse scenery by Skyvador. It's a really nice sort of scenic piece using the witch's hut in a way I really never thought of doing. This is very much inspired by the Swiss family Robinson and would make a really great centerpiece for sort of a frontier land or a pirate land or even just a general fantasy land. I think it would work really well. It's nice and it's almost generic in that way in that it's got a bit of a fantastical theme, but you could use it in a lot of different places. It's really nicely done, really great use of rocks and of the plants and trees and around the back. It's all just as detailed, so you could have stuff going on all the way around it. Really nicely done, really nice piece. Love the water wheel there in the middle, very much sort of set up to for the family to survive like they do in the books. One thing I really like, I always try and point out one thing in particular. The fountains are all really good. The use of the fountain base pieces but surrounded by rocks to make them look like pools is really good. You'll see there's a couple of bits where it's poking through. There you'll see a pirate base. I'm just going to grab one out actually to show you. There you go, look at that. But just if you just tuck it in so you can't see it, and you get those really nice tiered pools, and that's a really nice way around it because obviously you wouldn't just not be able to do that with terrain and the water. So I think that's a really nice way of doing it. So there you go, that's the first one. You could drop that right into the middle of your frontier land and it would look fantastic. The Swiss family treehouse scenery by Skyvador. Next up, get ready to be gruesome with the Splatter and Gore Kit by fillishave. This is really great and would fit perfectly in any sort of horror theme, and this is probably the scariest stuff I've seen built in the game so far. The horror theme is relatively light horror, let's be honest, in the game currently. It's witches and you know, a few skeletons. This stuff is really quite gross, and this is only part of it as well. It's actually part of a bigger set. I'm going to go through all of them in a minute, but look at this. This is the bit I really want to point out to you. Using this water trough, and these are icicle pieces from the winter update turned a blood red, and there's a cowboy animatronic in there, or a bandit animatronic. How fantastic is this? Here's another one with his head on the slab. Let's bring it up so you can see. Head on the slab there. Again, a great use of the icicle pieces to make sort of like congealed blood. Couple of guys here in the blender, ready to be squirted out at the bottom. Oh, it's disgusting, but absolutely fantastic. Like I say, it's part of a full series. Let's have a look at the rest of it. We start off with a guard burning at the stake. Looks fantastic. The way the flame affects the actual guard himself and sort of glistens off him, it looks like it's actually meant to be there. Look at this danger pigeon. He was the one who did it. Next we have a simple one but very effective, a cauldron in a head. Or a head in a cauldron even. I'm getting all excited. Great use of the rope props here to have a guy being shot at by his comrades. Here's a guy being hanged. Great use of the prop there to get rid of the animatronic as well. So looking from the front, that looks really good. That would work great on a dark ride. And perhaps one of my favourites, Robin Hood gone rogue. Look at this. A guy's head. Oh, it's fantastic. It's gross, but I absolutely love it. fillishave, you've done an awesome job on this. So there you go, that is a complete set. It comes as one building that you can split up and use as you see fit for your dark rides, your haunted houses, your horror area. Really useful stuff, really well designed. Great use of the icing there to create horrible congealed blood. That's the Splatter and Gore Kit by fillishave. And finally, this fantastic Gondola Cable Car set by Dionysusa. I hope I'm saying that right. This is another modular set. It comes as one building, but you break it up and build what you want with it. As you can see, it's a really stunningly good looking gondola. This could be an asset in the game. It really does look that great. So you get two large gondolas, a blue and a red one. You can see they're facing either way, but it doesn't really matter too much. You've then got a junction box at the bottom and the top, and then you have posts and connectors that change the direction. So I'm going to quickly try and place these in a row so you can kind of see what's going on. So there you go, I've kind of bodged that really, but I just wanted to show you how it all sort of fits together. Obviously these will be raised, there'll be a lot more space in the middle, but it just, really amazing work. The amount of detail involved with it, the clever use of both sci-fi and some of the Western pieces to create the cogs turning, but they don't look steampunk, you know, they look like they work and they do what they're meant to do. Honestly, Frontier, if you're watching, you need to give this guy a job. The detailing on these, what are these pieces? This is the bit I'm not sure about. What is that? Fiberglass light. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, the little light, and I'm assuming he's coloured the lights themselves black. Wow, really excellent work. There you go. The Gondola Cable Car set by Dionysusa. I say guy, it may well be a lady. Sorry, I don't know. I shouldn't assume, should I? One thing I do want to show you though is a couple of screenshots they've used on the actual Steam page to show you really what you can do with this bit of kit if you spend some time and you have a sort of alpine-y part of your park where this will be useful. Look at that, I mean it really sits so nicely amongst the sort of alpine trees and rocks. Really fantastic bit of work, really is great. So there you go, 3 very different but very useful bits of kit there, I think. You've got the Swiss Family Treehouse by Skyvador. You've got the Splatter and Gore Kit by fillishave, and the amazing Gondola Cable Car by Dionysusa. These videos, you know, I could show you crazy coasters or, you know, huge full parks that are ridiculous, but I'm sure that one of the main reasons you folks watch me is because of the detailing and the little bits and getting the most out of the pieces, because that's the stuff I enjoy and that's the stuff I like sharing with you. And so I think that these sort of things that you can take and use them as inspiration, or even just drop them straight into your own parks. Personally, I find them much more useful. The other thing is as well, on a previous one of these I showed a gingerbread house that was made using relatively fantasy, using fantasy pieces and lots of art pieces to create suites. A week later we got gingerbread houses, so I'm I'm showing you this stuff, especially the gondola, thinking that we're going to get cable cars now as an official update. That's my logic anyway. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, it really does help out the channel. There are links to all of these creations in the description, make sure you go over there, follow them, and download them as well. If there's a place to put comments, let them know who sent you. Thank you very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.